Good afternoon, kaboomers. It's the voice here, Champagne, back with another live stream. Make sure you're touching the buttons for me. Today we're talking about Bitcoins. Have the bears return to the market here as we take a dip, dive, and a slide. I'm seeing some blood on the streets out here. We'll be talking about the price points. Is this bear action, or is this just a dip? Shout out to Lucky Lewis, beans and rice. I'm slurring my words because Champagne just came back from the dentist. They hit me up with the Novocaine out there. My lips feel like they're weighing 2 tons out here. So if I'm slurring, excuse me, boomers. Today we'll be talking about these Bitcoin bears. Perhaps they're returning. Shout out to Jigger Romes, Lucky Lewis, beans and rice. I see you guys out there. Kaboom for alt season champ. Let's see if this alt coins start pumping now. Bitcoin dominance is down a little bit. We'll talk about the price points and give you. I'll give you guys my opinion. I want to take a census here, a little survey, see how the boomers are feeling about the prices. Let's check out today's mathematics over here on CoinMarketCap. See how ill things are looking. Not so bad though, guys. I mean, we're still over 10K. I'm expecting a pullback, and let's see if things go under 10K. Is the big question here. Bitcoin currently at 10,361, down almost 8%. We got the market cap at 303. So we're teetering on the line here of 10K and market cap for all the crypto at 300. So let's see if we can hold this support. But the possibility of it dipping seems feasible. Bitcoin, they're at 60.8. Bitcoin dominance at 60.8. Ether at 285. Down. It's blood on the streets today. A lot of red. Litecoin at 117. Litecoin looking slim and anorexic. What's going on with the lights, guys? I want this thing to kapump already. I don't see Litecoin going away. And when is the time for the lights out here? When will the lights shine? When can I throw these HPS, these metal highlights, the LEDs? I want all the lights on. 117 for Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash at $3.99. EOS at $5.68. Binance at $32. Satoshi Vision, garbage. Cardano at number 10 at 8 cents. Tron at 3 cents. Stellar at 10. Leo at 177. Monero at 86. Shout out to all my boomers out there. Rocks, Beans, Mark D, Johnson, Lucky Lewis, all the boomers out there. Mark D says, "Hey champ, congrats to all those that got short over the weekend. You have to be nimble in the markets for sure." Johnson Cackery says it will move back up. Beans and Rice says buy. Rocks One said let the mother effer drop. Lucky Lewis is saying buy. Lucky Lewis buys 0.01 Bitcoin every Monday. Appreciate the discount. Shout out to Lewis doing what I believe is a good move out there. DCAing, dollar cost averaging. You get a little deal here, a steal there. Maybe you buy higher, but it all averages out. So I like that. 0.01 every Monday. That sounds like a strategy that some of you guys may want to pay attention to. Mr. Bozak, he says, stop loss like a boss. Shout out to Bozak. Shout out to all my boomers. Champagne may be slurring his words because I just came back from the dentist. Got the deep cleaning on them, guys. And they hit me up with all kinds of I wasn't expecting all that. They came at me with this syringe looking like a horror film, actually, guys. And they hit me up there, and I'm still a little numb on the gum, but it's all good. Shout out to Mark D. He says, I remain a raging bull, but Bitcoin could see 8,500, as we said, Friday. Indeed. It still could drop. I mean, I've called for 96, but listen, I have changed my price prediction. There is a possibility still that we could hit all-time highs this year. Okay, things are looking more bullish than I expected just a few weeks ago, even if we dip under 10K, which is still a possibility. I know Mark's saying 85. We've seen a trend reversal possibility to 88. I've called for 96. So, I mean, this is a possibility. But these dips may be a good thing for those that are DCAing like Lucky Lewis. Shout out to Marlon Jones. He just dropped me 5. This is what happened. This is what the boomers need: a VPN and BitMEX account. Made 1 BTC on BitMEX this week and shorted at 12.5. Make money up and down. There you go. You know how I feel about shorting the bits out there. Be careful. You may get liquidated. Even CZ talked about that. But shout out to you if you're making it and you're stacking more Satoshis in the long run. Shout out to Marlon, one of our day one boomers. I appreciate the love out there, Marlon. Boom. Dollar bills flying out the skies. Follow the leader here, Marlon Jones. Bulls on the block. Drop a couple ducats in the bucket if you're feeling the gratuity today, boomers. One Bitcoin is still one Bitcoin. Indeed. Hope you skipped that fluoride, champ. I don't know if they hit me with the fluoride. I don't think they did. It wasn't a fluoride treatment. I mean, they got me, I knew it was a deep cleaning, but I didn't know they were going to hit me with so much injections. And kind of freaked out the champ, I'll be honest with you. I told the lady, I wasn't expecting this. But I'm feeling clean as a whistle, I'll tell you that much. And it seems like, a good thing. It wasn't a fluoride treatment. I don't want to calcify the pineal. You know the deal. But that's what it is. So excuse me if I'm slurring my words out there. I usually do anyway. I know I'm not the most, clean, the most articulate, but I come with the good crypto word every day, and that's what matters. Shout out to Mark D. He says, Marlon Jones, Bulls on the block. Good job. Mr. Bozak says, should have asked for nitrous. Oscar Olivares with the peace sign. And Queen's Racist says, champ, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. Let me drop a bomb. I appreciate all that. Thank you so much, Marlon. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and check out this article. Show you guys what some of the charters are saying here on CoinDesk. Bitcoin charts hint at a price pullback to below 10,000, which is a possibility. Bitcoin could fall below 10K this week as a strong sign of buyer exhaustions have emerged on the weekly chart in the form of gravestone doji candle, a bear cross of short-term moving averages and weakening buy pressure on the daily chart also suggests scope for a drop. The case for a price retreat into the 4 digits would weaken if Bitcoin jumps above 12,450, invalidating a bearish pattern on the 4-hour chart. That would open the doors to retest the recent high of 13,880. So right now we're looking for the resistance at 12,400. And if we drop under 10K, we're going to have to, readjust our targets here. It could be a sign of some, bearish patterns for the 4-hour chart. But listen, even for the short term in the next few days, I'm still bullish for next week. I think we could, even if we dip under 10, we can fight back and go right back over 10 again. I want to see us retest that 13,880 though. I'm placing low ball orders at 77, 75, and 7,000. Big order at 90, 50. Don't want to be greedy. That makes sense. It's, I don't know if we will dip that low, but, I can see us going even into the 8s, 88, 85. You know how things go, guys. You got to be ready with one in the chamber. Here, have the storm supplies ready. You know the deal. Have the storm shutters all the time ready with the perishable goods, the generators, just in case things take a little dip, dive, and a slide to the 8,000s or even the 7,000s, which I doubt it. It's still a possibility, but I doubt it. A big order at 90, 50 is okay. I don't think that's a bad move. Sub 10K by tomorrow, says Marlon Jones. It's a strong possibility, I would say. Dead count bounced this morning. Listen, guys, we went up fast, and I was calling for this. I was like, at one point, we're going to see a dip here. And we had some people in the box are like saying, no, we're going straight to 20K. Believe me, there is no pullbacks till 30K. We had like a newbie here in the population saying that he had a chart, and he was going to show me that it was going to go straight to 30K. Guys, nobody knows. Bottom line here, guys, nobody knows. Those 7K orders are my flash crash orders. I like that. Always have one in the chamber just in case. Always have one in the chamber just in case. I like Marlon Jones' strategy. Let me drop a bomb for him. My swing trading bag is officially on hold for now, says Queen's Races with the $2 here. Boom! Drop another. Boom! Thank you so much, Queen's Races. Thank you so much, Marlon Jones, our boomer brothers, catching my back as I'm all numbed out here in my gums. After they injected me this morning with the deep cleaning, guys. I went to the dentist. Like I said, I'm slurring my words. I feel like my lip is huge. You know the deal. This pullback is super healthy. This is the fuel we need to get to 20K. I agree with Marlon. Listen, it was getting kind of spooky there for a second. Once we hit 13.8, almost at 15K, like overnight, I was like, okay, it could happen. I could see us going. But it got kind of spooky. And, I was expecting a pullback, which it happened. And here we are. We saw one dip. It went back up to like 12.5, and we're dipping again. So, shout out to those like Lucky Lewis that are DCAing. I like that. Thank you once again to Queen's Races and Marlon Jones. Mark D says, Champ did call for the dip. Yeah, I did. I said at some point we're going to dip here. We're going to dip. And it's not to be a doomer or a fudgester or anything like that. I'm still bullish as can be. We're going to devour these baby bears. These little cubs dancing and prancing. Boom. But, you can expect them to fight back. And, this sub 10K is a possibility. I wouldn't be alarmed, though, guys. Check out the dumb money and get Bitcoin back into the hands of the true holders. I agree. Sergio Castro's here. He says, kaboom. Blockchain Susha's glad to see the pullback. Queen says, in my eyes, there was just too much good news. Usually when it's like that, there's a bear waiting in the woods. Absolutely. And I was saying, it was getting kind of spooky there. It was way too much bullish news. But I agree with what Marlon Jones says. This pullback is healthy, and I think it's going to actually help give us the fuel we need to go to 20K. I agree with Marlon. Absolutely. Johnson says he's going to buy at 9K. Mr. Bozak says, is this sign of a bear summer? No, I don't think it's too early to call that. I think that the bullish indicators are still there. You still got BACT, you still got Fidelity, you still got these institutions that maybe they got their orders at 9K as well. You don't know. They're still trying to accumulate boomers. Marlon says, don't get it twisted. He's the biggest bull on the block with the bits. I like that. Boom. Rev's here. He says he bought some more Cardano. He will get some more next week. Shout out to Rev. Rev, get a little bid out there. Rev, do it for the boomers. Get like a little quarter bid at least out there, Rev. Rev holding like 90% of his bag there in Cardano. He's a believer. Main events here. Shout out to Main Event. I see you, Main Event, on one of our Steamosauruses. And I should do a video about this. And I talked about this last week about DTube's new blockchain, their new token, and DTube being an alternative to YouTube. And what's cool now is that you can embed YouTube, Twitch, Facebook all within DTube as well. So check that out. I think I may do a video on that. Goodness, people act like 2018 didn't happen. We've more than doubled since December. Absolutely. That's why I'm not sweating this at all. You're absolutely right, Main Event. We've more than doubled since December. So, I see the bears trying to fight. But, again, we'll snipe them out the box. The macro still bullish for Bitcoin. Big money looking for value to buy 85.99 to 9,000. So between 85, 86, and 9,000 is what Mark D saying. That's still a possibility. I shared an article last week, and I think you were here too, Mark D, that said the trend reversals to 88. And it made a lot of sense. That's why I was sharing that article. The trend reversal could go to 88. But maybe you're right. 85, it's all a possibility. Now, going below 8 is a lot less probable, in my opinion. No bear summer. Check out by scaring grandma and grandpa into selling their bits in July and moonshot into 20K in September. Kaboom to that. If you rode 20K to 3K, you can handle anything. Absolutely. And I think a lot of the boomers here rode that. They hodled strong. I know there's some boomers here that they held through the entire crypto storm out there. So, we got crypto savages out here, Main Event. You know the deal. We've stepped on landmines. We've lost limbs out here. And we continue to move this line forward. Kaboom. Let me drop another bomb for you. Champ, I just think Cardano will give me the returns long term. Nothing against Bitcoin, though. Cardano is still okay, but, I don't know if it's going to be here as long as Bitcoin, And I think we could both agree that Bitcoin's going to perform well. So if we could both agree on that, I don't see why you wouldn't have a little chip there under the pillow. But anyhow, shout out to Rev. Shout out to Chris Smith. He says, what's up, champ? I see you, Chris. Mark D says, Cardano still no Shelly, looking like a glorified white paper. Some people are getting tired of Cardano out there. I mean, I don't have a big stake in Cardano, so I'm not tired. I like the project, and I think they're okay. But I would definitely not. I'd definitely be feeling some type of way if I was Rev. But I send my positive energy out there. Hopefully, this thing kabooms for him. Negative Tone Vase says the dip to 2,800, and I was like, wow, with my swing trade bag on hold, I'll hold on buying in. I wouldn't mind that. 2,800 though. I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. It's funny. One day people are like, it's gonna be 20K tomorrow. Then the next day people are like, oh, it's gonna be 4,000. So I don't think so. Rev says, Mark, the Shelly testnet is out. Okay, I just want to see the real mainnet launched. Forget the testnet. Marlon Jones says, us 2018 hodlers, traders are ready to get this Bitcoin from those that didn't buy at 3K and bought at 13K. There you go. When we get this FOMO, Bitcoin is in our hands. Moonshot. Shout out to Marlon. Main event says, like button, kaboom. Thank you so much. Boom. Guys, subscribe, like, post notification, ding, ding, ding. All the buttons, button them up all day long, boomers. You know the deal. Chris Smith says Cardano is dead in his opinion. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see. I think ultimately they will launch their mainnet, but we're gonna have to wait till 2020 till that happens. It appears, and let's see how it performs then. But till then, I don't know. But it could be an accumulation period for those that are believers like Rev. Me, I'm not interested right now. I'm being honest with you. Tony's a clown. He doesn't even trade crypto anymore. Gets stuck in wrecked city, says Marlon Jones. I don't know. I mean, I think I do. Yeah, I do sub to Tone, but I haven't been watching his videos. I haven't been watching that many crypto videos. I'll be honest with you. I've been into other stuff. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to Susha, Chris Smith, main event, revolutionist. Marlon says that Tone is a complete fraud. Went from training to peddling hyperwave theory on YouTube. I don't even know. I haven't followed him like that, so I don't even know what the hyperwave theory is. And, I don't pay him that much attention. So, Martin says it's a complete BS theory. I'm not into, all the charting and all these technical indicators and stuff like that. So, and I'm not going to rag on Tone because I don't know him. And, I don't follow him that closely to call him out if he is doing good or bad. So I just don't know. I mean, I don't know. I wish we had 3K, 4K Bitcoin. I would definitely get a whole bit. Tone has blocked me because I said he was too bearish. There you go. Mark D says, Marlon Jones calling it like it is. I'm trading the same strategy. Do your own TA if you trade, says Marlon Jones. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't follow him that much, but it seems like the boomers are upset with him or I've gotten blocked. So there you go. And, usually when people are so adamant of knowing charts and, being able to, give you all the technical indicators, do your own TA. I'll be honest with you guys, just like Marlon says, do your own TA if you want to trade. I agree. I only survived 2018 because of your war cries, says Lucky Lewis. They kept me from panicking when there was blood on the field. Shout out to Lucky. I appreciate that, Lucky. I appreciate that. I'm a long-term believer, and I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. So, I'm glad that, I positively impacted your bag, hopefully. Queen says he's blocked where he can't leave comments. That's a shame. Potato says, yo, bought at 10.3 and 11K today, says Potato. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you're DCA averaging their Potato because it may go under 10K. It may go under 10K. That's not to say that still things are not still bullish, but it may go under 10K. Chris Smith says coins in the bucket. Thank you so much, Chris. Boom. Appreciate it, guys. Follow the leaders out here. Chris Smith, Queens Races, Marlon Jones. Who else showed love here today? The boomers are showing love. I appreciate you, maniacs. Lucky Lewis threw 5 on it. Chris Smith got 5. Queens got 2. Marlon's got 5. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. My crypto bros out here. Even when things take a little dip, dive, and a slide. I know you guys are here for the long gun. Let me pull out that sniper. Kaboom. Kaboom indeed. Silver Crypto's got 2 on it. Thank you so much, Silver. Throw some more ducats in the bucket. Silver Crypto, one of our Steamosaurus' brothers. Our crypto brothers are in the house. Day one boomers out here. Like Main Event said, if you held from 20K down to 3K and you're still rocking with us, you're a crypto savage. 85, at 85, we're still set higher, low, which means we are in a macro uptrend. For that matter, we could dip to 6K and still be in an uptrend. Yeah, and I think that goes more in line with what Main Event saying. We're still like over double than where we were in December. So shout out to that. Enjoy the ride up, indeed, Marlon. Queen says, Potato, I would say hi, but I can't leave comments on his channel. I guess you're talking about Tone's channel. You know, like I said, I mean, I do sub and I see the headlines, but I haven't been watching that much crypto videos, to be honest with you guys. The Rev says, I read a report statement from the Digital Commerce Committee stating that by 2030, at least 20% of all world trade will be on the blockchain, which will be in the trillions. And think about it, Rev, most, if not the majority of those coins and things that are going to be trading on the blockchain are going to be trading against Bitcoin. Against Bitcoin. Against Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all the coins. That's why I'm holding the majority of the bag in the bits, guys. You know the deal. Blockchain Susha just dropped me $4.99. Thank you so much. Let me drop another bomb. Boom. Throw a sniper for all my crypto maniac snipers there in the trenches of the foxhole. Big uptrend run. These big moves up and down will continue for 3 to 5 years, according to analysts. That I agree. I agree. We're gonna see some ups and downs. That's why I don't even sweat it when things go from 20K to 3K. I know they'll come back up. Champ, I just saw an article saying by 2035 all Digibyte will be mined. Okay, I'm not too much into Digibyte, so I don't follow the news on Digibyte, but I'm not against it. ETH is poised for a 10-year bull run. Listen, I'm an ETH believer since the beginning. I've been holding a little, more than a little nickel bag. I'll be honest with you guys. But I'm not convinced with the upgrade. Although I do see there's still a lot of belief in ETH. They believeth in the ETHeth. Charles Hoskinson is a board member on the Digital Commerce Committee. Okay. I consolidated a couple weeks ago. I don't think we'll have the same alt season as 2017. At some point, the alts are going to gain weight. At some point. Cardano's my lowest cap holding at this point, says Blockchain Susha. Yeah, Cardano. I still believe in Cardano. But, waiting to 2020 with a large bag is not something I'm interested in. Marlon says dollar cost average into ETH and Link. How about Link, though? Link pumped like no other. And guys, don't act like the champ didn't tell you about Link. Guys, that the Linkers boomed. And, I thought it was just a meme. We rode the trade in there on our portfolio for a little while. But this thing pumped like no other. And it's official with the Google partnership. So, believeth in the ETHeth. You know it. Alts need a use case, says Main Event. Yeah, that's why I like Steem so much, Main Event. That's why every time, when people talk about a use case, I always point to Steem because, Steem, again, one of my faves, guys. Kaboom, says Dolphin 134. Kaboom to you. Welcome back to the box. ETH will provide this platform. Link will provide oracles for real-world data so smart contracts can be executed. Link will continue to kaboom. It's gained weight. It has gained weight. I think I did a video on Chainlink. It was like 30 cents. And it's like, almost like $4 at one point. Link is a good buy today. It was down nearly 20%. Let's look at possible good buys. Because you want to buy when it's red, right? So let's look at things that could possibly be good buys today. See what's really down. Chainlink down 21%. You're probably right, Susha. This thing, it could be a good deal today. Down 21%. Maybe it goes under $3, but, if they're partnering with Google, they're here to stay. Aurora is down. I don't know much about that. Hypercash, ABBC, don't know much about that. Litecoin down. Litecoin's been bleeding out, it seems. But, if you ask me long term, I think the lights are here to stay. So, I think if you're into Litecoin, it may not be a bad time to take a stab. Omisi Go, no one's really talking about OMG that much anymore. I don't know. Qtum, Energy, one of Marlon's faves. Thori, Ontology. I would say right now Chainlink does look like the best buy of the day. I'm not going to lie. My two picks for buys of the day are Chainlink, Litecoin, and, a notable mention to Energy, although I don't hold the bag. I know Marlon likes it. Let the lights bleed. I'm ready for $35 again. I don't know if that'll happen, but Let there be light. Finally, I want to see this thing boom at least to at least 200. At least 200. Champ, you make me laugh for real. Thank you. You make my day every time you stream. Thank you so much, Queens. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's comments like that keep me going. Today, I didn't even want to go online. I got my mouth all numbed and I got all injections and stuff. And I said, let me go out there. Let me bat for the boomers. Even though, I'm damn near at the point of a surgery recovery right now. Litecoin blew up. AMD took off first, so it's first to correct, says Chris Smith. Which one's AMD? I don't know what you're talking about. AMD. Litecoin blew up, took off first, so it's first to correct. I mean, did it really blow up that much, though? I mean, it did have a little run there for a second, though, Chris. But, I'm holding the bag, so I want to see it at 2. FYI, ETH just hit transaction volume high on Satoshi, 1 million transactions. Okay, hold on. Let me read that again. FYI, ETH just hit transaction volume high on Saturday, 1 million transactions on ETH. There you go. Okay. Shout out to Main Event, Marlon, Chris, Blockchain, Susha, Queens, and the rest of the boomers, guys. Drop a couple comments and questions before I land this plane. Is it the tarmac or the runway? You park the plane on the tarmac, but you don't land on the tarmac, right? I may have been saying this thing like an idiot this whole time, saying I'm putting the plane on the tarmac, and you got your aviators out there saying, "Champs, what are you talking about?" Record volume, says Blockchain Susha. Matic took Omisi Goes Flame. Yeah, I saw Matic booming. Chris Smith says runway. Yeah, I know you do land on the runway, but you park it on the tarmac. So I have been an idiot this whole time. It's all good. Make sure you hold at least 0.5 Bitcoin, says AKPOS. I've said at least 1 Bitcoin under the pillow for a long gun. I know it's not as easy to acquire a bit nowadays as it was, even just a few months ago. But everybody should have at least 1 Bitcoin, in my opinion. Of course, you may not listen to my opinion like Rev and throw 95% on your bag in Cardano. And if you do that, then, you're your own boomer. I'm not going to be mad at you either. Marlon Jones says, didn't realize Link is down 20%. Thanks, boomers. Yeah, it looks like the deal of the day. Down 21%. I mean, it could go lower than $3. But, if you're interested in Link, now it may be a good time to pay attention. Make sure you hold as many bits as possible. Those $100 orders add up. If you're DCAing, that's absolutely true. We have secret meetings on the tarmac. There you go. We do have secret meetings out there. All the crypto maniacs. If you haven't been meeting on the tarmac, do it now. Didn't realize Link is down. We read that. Absolutely. Hold 1 Bitcoin and 32 ETH. You'll thank God for that advice in 2025. I think you need 30? Is it 30 ETH or 32 ETH to start staking? If you mention 32, then that's probably the amount we need to stake. But I remember it being 30. Johnson says Litecoin or Chainlink. Yeah, those seem like the 2 best deals of the day, Litecoin and Chainlink. Litecoin is going to be here to stay. I don't think Litecoin's a shitcoin. And then, Chainlink, after it was memed so much, I thought it was a shitcoin, but now Google's picked it up and it continues to gain weight. So I think it's here to stay as well. On that note, I'll go ahead and land the plane on the tarmac and skip the runway. I'll just pull up I'll land it right there on the tarmac for you guys and put the car on park. You know the deal. I appreciate all you maniacs out there. Make sure you follow me on Steam. I'm still steaming on. What's the price of Steam today? Did it gain weight or what? It's down USD wise, but up Bitcoin wise. So I like that. at 3349 Satoshi. There you go. But yeah, follow me. You guys follow me on Steam. Make sure you drop a comment there. Earn just for your comments, for your likes, for your share, guys. Do it now. Make sure you check out all the links that I have down below, including the link to download the Brave browser. I think the BAT tokens are up today. Were they up? I saw BAT came back up. Let me check the price of BAT. It's up 8.56 today. You can see the price over here. Boom. Basic attention. Earn these basic attention tokens simply by checking out ads with the Brave browser, guys. If you haven't done it by now, you should. Do it now. It doesn't cost anything. Just download it and start using it. And it's also a way to support the channel. They give me a kickback about $5 in BAT tokens. So if you're broke and you can't throw me a super chat, download the browser. And I think you got to use it for 30 days before I get a kickback. But anyhow, do it for yourself. Earn some BAT tokens and do something that's crypto friendly here. Have a great weekend to you as well, main event. Good night, says Johnson Cackery. CryptoZilla says, sorry, busy today. What's your DLive link? I'm not on DLive now. I think DLive, they're on their own blockchain now. They're on the Lino blockchain or whatnot. I'm on DTube, though. You know, you can see me there on DTube Champagne Crypto. And DTube is starting their own blockchain, so you guys may want to focus on that. You may want to hop on there too, boomers. You know, just in case, you know, they completely shut us off here with the shadow ban or whatnot. We'll be on DTube. We already are there, so I'll be posting these videos to be a DTube as well. D.tube, right? D.tube, and search me there, Champagne Crypto. It's like /@ Champagne Crypto, or just put DTube Champagne Crypto. You'll find me. It's just like YouTube. They're gonna start, or they already started their own blockchain, and it's open only to Steam users at the moment, I believe. But they're about to open it to everybody very, very soon. So make sure you jump on that. Have to allow ads to gain BAT tokens when using Brave, says Jared Martins. Absolutely. Other than that, you're gonna block all the ads. So the Brave browser blocks the ads. So, look at my coin market cap. I'm using the Brave browser right now. You don't see any ads. It's looking clean. Okay. And then if you go to the settings and you turn on view ads, they pop up here in the bottom right-hand corner. You can click on them. And if you do so, you can earn a few tokens. Marlon says, clap, clap on the D2 posting. I'm on there as well. Resist the censorship. You know the deal, Marlon. And, this is a new thing with DTube. I'm not sure if you know this, but they're starting their own blockchain. So, there's going to be they're going to have their own token as well. But when you post to DTube, it's also going to post to Steam. So you could technically earn double the rewards, not only DTube rewards, but Steam rewards as well. Yeah, so don't sleep on that. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to go ahead and relax and see if my mouth feels a little better after being injected here with the Novocaine. Guys, it looked like a horror film. Picture the nurse with the surgical mask. The syringe was like at least 3 or 4 inches long, and the actual injection was in a metal syringe, so it looked like really dramatic. And they got me, but they had to clean up the champ, and I'm feeling good. Marlon says, didn't know that. I got a baby bag of DTube coins. Yeah, I'll start pumping your D2 back. There you go, Marlon. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's only open to Steamosauruses right now, but in a few weeks, it's going to be open to everybody. So we'll send the boomers over there to D2. A nice alternative to YouTube. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. Make sure you hit the gym. I know I did. I did my squats. I skipped the squats today because someone was using the rack. I did leg press instead. I went lighter, but I did my bench press. I did my back. You know the deal out there, guys. Stay strong out there. I'll be back on Wednesday with the deadlifts and tomorrow with the crypto word, early afternoons, late mornings. Make sure you follow me out there, guys. I'm out of here. It's the voice of the blockchain, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.